In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Good morning, have a nice day and welcome to my next video. We are reading English Ahead. Unit 4, Nice Weather. Let's start the next part of the video. What are the objectives of the lesson? By the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify weather words, use weather words in sentences, differentiate the weather conditions in different areas or in different countries, and create a weather forecast for your area. Students, tell me, what is the weather today? Look and describe the weather outside. Is it cloudy or is it sunny? Is it rainy or is it snowy? Is it stormy or is it windy? Come on, tell me.
Unit 4, page 46. Nice weather. What's your favourite season? Exercises 1 and 2.
I'm from Scotland, Edinburgh to be exact. Scotland's not famous for its good weather. It rains a lot. That's why the country is so green. Summer's my favourite season. That's June to August here. It's usually warm in the day, about 19 degrees Celsius, but it's cool at night.
I'm from Pattaya, in Thailand. There's no winter or summer here. It's hot and humid all year, about 31 degrees Celsius during the day. The months I like best are December to February, the dry season, because there's very little rain. September and October are very wet.
Sydney in Australia's my hometown. Day temperatures are usually very nice in the summer. That's November to February here, about 26 degrees Celsius. But sometimes they can go over 40 degrees Celsius. I prefer the spring and the autumn. It's not too hot during the day then, about 23 degrees Celsius, and not too cold at night, about 13 degrees Celsius.
I'm from Grenoble in France. It's cold in the winter, only about 7 degrees Celsius during the day, and we often get some snow. But I love it because Grenoble is near the Alps, and I really like skiing. The weather in the summer is warm during the day, about 25 degrees Celsius, and not too cold at night. But for me, winter's the best time of year.
Students, listen again and answer these questions. In this exercise, you will listen again and read the questions to answer. For example, what kind of weather does Scotland often have? In the answer, what will you describe? You will describe the weather conditions in Scotland. Okay, in this way you will read all the questions one by one and tell me the answers to these questions. And now read and listen to the descriptions of the weather in 4 different places. Match the descriptions 1 to 4 to the photos A to E. There is one extra photo. Now please read and listen carefully.
Page 46. Vocabulary 1. Exercise 1.
1. This place is between Scotland and Iceland and the weather's very rainy and cloudy. It rains more than 200 days a year. It's also windy. The summers are cool. Temperatures aren't usually above 13 degrees Celsius. 2. This city is in the south of Canada. It's very cold in the winter. Minus 20 degrees Celsius is a normal temperature at night, and the record is minus 48 degrees Celsius. It can also be very foggy in the winter, and you can't see very far. But in the summer, it's quite warm, about 25 degrees Celsius, and very sunny.
3. In this place, you can choose between warm in the winter, hot in the spring and autumn, and very hot in the summer. Around 49 degrees Celsius is the record. It's also very dry, and in some months it doesn't rain at all. 4. This city is in the south of Pakistan. In the winter, it's warm in the day, about 25 degrees Celsius, and it doesn't rain much. But the summers are hot, about 35 degrees Celsius, and wet, with a lot of rain. It's also very humid in the summer. This means that there is a lot of water vapor in the air. In some months, the level of humidity is more than 80%.
Students, as we have read the descriptions of the weather in 4 different places, now what is the main activity? Now we are going to match these pictures, picture A, B, C, D and E, to the descriptions that we have listened and read on page number 46. It's very interesting activity and you will enjoy it a lot. Students, let's come to know that weather is the general condition of the atmosphere at any given time. In other words, we can say that it's a condition of the atmosphere in a certain area at a given time. There are different weather conditions. The various weather conditions are sunny, cloudy, rainy, snowy, windy, foggy, hail and thunderstorm. It's a fine weather during sunny day. Look at the picture. Stormy weather has very dark clouds, strong winds and heavy rain. Students, what have we done so far in Unit 4, Nice Weather? We have done exercise number 1 and exercise number 2. Then we read and listened to the descriptions 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we observed these pictures, picture A, B, C, D and E. After observing the pictures, we match the pictures with these descriptions and write the number of picture here. For example, E, A, B. These are just examples. And now what we have to do? We have to complete the sentences with the correct weather adjectives. First one is, it's hard to open an umbrella when it's very damp. Okay, now just read it and understand. It's hard to open an umbrella. In which circumstances we are not able to open an umbrella? When it's very, okay, you will add a word over here. We are going to write a weather condition here. And the answer is windy. Now, Reread it. It's hard to open an umbrella when it's very windy. Okay, when the wind is blowing, it's hard to open an umbrella. You will read all these statements from number 2 to number 9 and add the weather adjectives or weather words or weather conditions here. When the weather is between hot and cool, it's dash. You will write a word there. Okay, and it's your exercise.